Welcome back to NJ.com. Matt Stanmyre here once again with Bob Behre, our high school baseball expert from the Star-Ledger. Judging from Bob's skin, he's been out in the sun catching some baseball. Lots of action going on today, Tuesday. We're here, the state semifinals and quarters, or sectional semifinals and quarters. We're Tuesday. Lots going on. The top 20 this week stayed mostly intact. We had three teams kind of move around on the bottom half of the top 20. But the big shakeup was #1 Don Bosco, our only unbeaten team in the top 20, lost on Tuesday to Bergen-Catholic, their hated nemesis. Wow, this is a big one.
It's a big one. Bosco went into this game a little bit of a disadvantage. They played the Bergen County tournament this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, really without their #1 and #2 pitchers. So they got a good pitching effort, but the Schwartz kid from Bergen Catholic did a great job and held them down. And Bergen hits a 2-run home run in the top of the 7th to make it 3-0. They win 3-1. A lot of noise after the game, from what I understand. Not too pleasant on either side. But Don Bosco is basically done. They're out. And
unbelievable.
We start out, you win your first 25, and that pressure builds and builds. It just shows you how hard it is to finish the deal and to win. Like what they had to do was to go through that Bergen County tournament, and we talk about that every year, how tough that is to do, to go through the Bergen and then try to win a section in a non-public is nearly impossible.
Against that high-level competition. I mean, and you know, they could probably lose to anyone. They would rather lose to anyone than Bergen-Catholic.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's the way it goes. And speaking of tenuous is the word that Bob keeps talking about. I mean, the playoffs so far have just been crazy. I mean, there's a lot of the #1 team lost. Then you have the #3, #7, and #12 teams all win by 1 run. Number 10 loses. I mean, already everything is up and down.
I mean, the game of the day really was #4 Manalapan and #5 Jackson. Manalapan won the first time 3-0. Same pitching matchups pretty much. Winston went from Manalapan, another shutout. He wins 3-0. Again, Manalapan just has been unbelievable. But like we say, we go right down. I mean, #3 Red Bank Catholic against unranked Notre Dame, they win 3-2. So it really doesn't matter where you are, if you're ranked or not. Westfield, #7. They play Hunter and Central in Westfield, and down 2-1 going into the bottom of the 7th. Scored 2 runs, come back and win 3-2. #12 West Essex, last year's #1 team. They go 8 innings with Lyndhurst and hang on and win 1-0. It just goes to show you how tough it is to win this time of year, regardless of your opponent. I mean, I was at the Milburn game, and Milburn's #11. They're playing unranked Somerville. They have to piece together with 4 pitchers because they're out of pitching. So they had to piece it together with 4 pitchers, and they win 8-6. So it just shows you how tough it is this time of year. And that's why I always say the final top 20 is always right. The rest of them are just warm-ups.
Don't worry about where you start or where you are early in the season. Just worry about where you are at the end.
That's what it matters.
And also, you didn't mention #10 Ramapo. We're talking about how tough Bergen County is. They lose to Paramus, another upset.
And again, Ramapo was in that Bergen County tournament. They had to play with their best pitchers on Saturday and Sunday, and they state tournament game today against Paramus, which is unranked but a very good team. They've been ranked this year. They've been in and out of the 20, and Paramus has been sitting around getting their #1 pitcher ready for this game. And it's just you know, we talk about that every year. Bergen County will never change that date. They love that Memorial Day weekend, but it hurts their teams when it comes to the state tournament.
High school baseball at its best this week. We're trying to look ahead to the end of the week when we have a lot of the sectional finals on Friday, but we can't even do that because one side isn't set. So.
They're still coming. They're still coming in, as they say, in the different precincts around the state.
Definitely. Well, we can't talk about them now, but they will definitely be all updated on the high school baseball blog at NJ.com, and you can also check out the Star-Ledger to get all the recaps and results. Bob will be getting his tan on all over the state, covering the games the next couple weeks. We'll see you next time.